went viral last week when the verdict was read for Diddy.
Am I ever going to slide out of this?
Right, literally. So we got to ask you, what exactly happened that day, just to give people some clarity. What exactly happened?
In short, the short story is, it was outside. I wanted to do like a little baby oil thing because that was a part of the thing with my audience. We would always do like a more oil. That was a part of the shtick that I would do.
And where did you get that from? Did that come from the actual trial?
Well, that actually came from the trial where Cassie would explain that Diddy would, require more oil on the escorts, And so when I was reading out like some of Cassie's testimony, what actually ended up happening is my people thought that was so funny. Like some of the viewers that were watching me thought it was hilarious. And so that's what happened. I believe that there was good and bad to it. Negatively, like of course, you look like the guy that was celebrating a bunch of negative things. And, a lot of people felt hurt and triggered by that. So of course it affected it negatively because now, we go down in history for, this YouTuber that didn't take it serious. He was sitting outside the courtroom yelling more oil when he was supposed to be at a federal trial, and it was such a sensitive situation. So of course it affected that because there's some people that know no matter what I do, I'm never gonna be able to change their mind or their perception of me and new media in a sense. People did DM me, people were like, what's going on? But, I gotta shout out to my auntie Lunel. I love Lunel.
Lunel reached out to you.
Yeah, Lunel has been a supporter of mine for a long time. She told me it looked crazy as hell. She definitely did tell me that, but she said she's been watching me for so long, so she understood it, right? And so she just kind of gave me a pep talk and supported me, but she also told me it looked crazy, And
right.
you know where Lunel stands with the whole situation. She's not a Diddy supporter in any way, but I was appreciative because, I know where she stands, and she didn't take it personal. I think if you know what you know, like if you've done enough research, you know that it wasn't malicious. I think a lot of times, not to discredit it, but people just jumped on it because it was a viral headline. But after a little bit, people were kind of like, okay, we get it now. Like, it wasn't like that. I want to be done. I want to be oiled out. The baby oil is gone. We're over it. We're moving on to the next thing. I'm oiled out. You guys got it. I learned a big lesson from it. Because at the end of the day, accountability is key, whether I meant it or it was my intention or not. It did affect people because I can't assume that everyone knows me and everyone's watching me because they're not.